Will you take a look at it, Dad, just for a second so I see where I'm at? Ah!
Yeah, I see. I don't see any change really. I think.
Well, you're looking at a really clear cereal out of there.
Oh, okay.
It does hurt, though.
Eventually, it's a good idea to remove your wisdom teeth anyway, but when they're impacted, it becomes a medical emergency. They're just like time bombs in your mouth. Hey, that sounds delicious.
Dad, that's a good line.
Yeah.
You should give that to Dr. Zelbar.
I don't write for other doctors.
I picture him saying stuff like that. He is an alarmist.
Yeah, well, their whole business, unlike my business, thrives on a certain sense of urgency. The first thing you learn in dental school is the expression, oh my God.
Yeah, he says that a lot.
Yeah.
You know when I open my mouth and he touches the first tooth and he just goes,
That's right.
Dad, I'm terrified. I mean, what kind of primitive procedure is this? They cut into your... Just leave it in there, right? It will get better.
You know...
I'm just saying the body takes care of itself. Plus, Zelbar is in no position to take care of my body right now.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he is in the kind of shape he was 10 years ago.
You're not going to fight the guy, man.
I have struggled with him in the past. Sometimes when he takes out the sharpest instrument, that one, the huge hook, I fight him. I mean, I'll hold his arm.
That's just a reflex, Ben.
Then the nurse gets in on it. And that is one sexy romp.
Hey, Laura, I wonder if you can check my schedule, because it's possible I might need to take some time off to nurse Ben.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
No, he's getting his wisdom teeth out, and I want to be there for him.
Oh.
You know, and it's
You're
kind
gonna
of...
take time off from work? What are you gonna do for him? I mean, just having teeth pulled.
He's going to need some extra pampering, and I'd like to be there for him. So I just was trying to rebook some patients if I could.
I don't think so. You know, I had my wisdom teeth out, and it's really not a big deal.
Well, you know, different people react differently, so...
Well, you know, if you encourage Ben to react like a big baby, then my guess is he will. Did you ever have your wisdom teeth out?
When I had my wisdom teeth out,
Yeah?
it cost something like $185. This is 30 years ago. And the guy said, for another $10, I'll shave you back.
That's a good deal.
I had to go for it.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm Paul F. Tompkins. I have an appointment with Dr. Katz.
Oh, you're actually a little bit late, but I need you to fill out these forms before I can get you in there.
Okay, so has my session technically started?
Well, technically the session started at 2 o'clock.
But it seems to be 2 o'clock now.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that your session started at 2 o'clock?
Well, how come I'm not in it? Are you part of it?
No. It sort of started without you.
My session started without me, so then I say, but without me, the session cannot start.
Well, a session can actually exist without the patient.
But does the patient exist without the session?
Well, the patient exists independently of the session.
I think the session cannot exist without the patient.
Well, the session only needs the doctor to exist.
Ah, but the doctor and the patient need the session.
No, the session needs the doctor, but not the patient.
Only the doctor can have a session with a patient.
Hi, Paul, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Hello.
You are the doctor.
Right.
I am the patient.
So far.
This is the session.
Have you been in therapy before?
No. I mean, there was a time I would say I wouldn't go on a bet, and then guess what? Somebody bet me. Now here I am.
So wait, what you're saying is that someone actually bet you?
Right.
My fee is $180 an hour.
Really?
So is this a wash for you? You're going to break even after you've paid my fee?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
You're not in show business,
No, I'm not.
but you should get into it, because let me tell you something. The money is obscene. It is great. Here's how rich I am. Sometimes I'll go to the Gap. I'll just buy like 4 shirts at a clip. Not even think about it.
Right.
And people say, whoa, those shirts cost a lot of money. Oh, yeah, they do. They cost a lot of money that I have.
Well, I'm glad you're doing well, but let's talk a little bit about your background, if we could.
I'm Irish. Growing up, I had to hear stories of the terrible, horrible Irish potato famine of the 18-somethings.
Right.
Millions of people died. Millions! Why? Because there were no potatoes. Are these the pickiest people in the world?
Well,
Oh, I'm dying. If only I had a potato. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, please make it rain potatoes. Why don't you try some corn? I don't like corn. Are you sure? You probably never even tried it. Oh, yes, I did. Remember at that wedding they had corn that time? I tried it. Don't care for it. Don't really like it. Well, you got to do something. You eat some corn. Come on. I have a problem with textures. You know, some things feel weird in my mouth, and corn's just kind of icky and gross. I don't like it. Well, all right, just go ahead and starve to death. Yeah, that's what I was doing before you had to interview me for your book about corn.
Hey, Ben.
Dad?
How you feeling, by the way? You sound... What are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing?
Just wiping up.
You know, I'm making a list of things for your care package for your post-op.
That's nice of you, but, you don't have to do that.
Well, I think that you're going to need some extra caring when you come out of this procedure.
Well, you know what? I don't want to jinx it.
This is not jinxing it. I think you just might appreciate a few things.
Well, what are you putting in it? Because I wouldn't mind final approval on stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that when you buy gifts, they're not good.
This is why I'm calling you. I want your input on this. Can I tell you what I've got for you so far?
Mm-hmm.
I have tapioca pudding.
Yeah.
Some magazines. I also rented Carousel, the musical.
Let me go over some of the stuff. That's all great, Dad.
Yeah.
And stuff that I won't eat or use.
Oh, I forgot about the new law that they imposed where sons are allowed to say thank you to a father for doing a nice thing.
I did say thank you, but you're all wrong.
I actually would like to put together things that would make you feel comfortable, because you're liable to be very uncomfortable for a few hours,
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of tapes when animals attack.
Oh, I like that stuff.
Because I sat through 4 hours of when animals think about attacking. Not so good.
I should make a video when Dr. Zelbar attacks.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be going at my mouth.
What about when animals attack Dr. Zelbar?
I would love that.
So the whole issue of food in your home is complicated.
I grew up in a household with incredibly distorted images of bodies, and,
Right.
and my mother had a terrible eating disorder, and every time I would eat, she'd say, "Oh, don't be like mommy!"
Yeah.
And it was just always really awful. Even now, she will show me pictures of myself when I was 5 years old and say, "Oh, you used to be so skinny when you were 5." My mother, she never had much, and she always, let me know it
Right.
when I was growing up. She loved fashion, too, and she made my prom dress. And the whole time, she just complained while she was making it. Mommy didn't have prom. They don't have prom in Korea. Only war.
Dr. Katz's office.
Laura!
Hi.
How are you, Laura? No, Laura, it's me. It's Ben.
Oh, Ben.
I was doing a thing where I had no teeth because I'm going to get my wisdom teeth out.
Where are you?
I'm under the couch.
Oh.
It's not everybody who gets their wisdom teeth out.
No, just probably pretty much everybody.
Yeah, but not everybody waits this long to get them out. Most people do it in their teens,
Right.
when there's no meaning in it.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm a little different, Laura. I held out till the last possible moment. That's called courage.
Huh.
Did you get your wisdom teeth out? I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
How old were you?
17.
Typical.
But I only had one, though.
Well, the doctor says I only have one that needs to be taken out, but he's going to take out all four.
No, but I only had one.
What do you mean you had one?
Only one in my head.
Really?
Yeah.
You had one wisdom tooth.
Just one.
But everybody has four.
No, everybody doesn't have four. I had one.
That's like a freak.
No, it's not. It's actually what they told me was that it means I'm more highly evolved.
Oh, man, that is not true.
Because wisdom teeth are unnecessary, and eventually everybody will have none.
That's like going up to a humpback and saying, you're more highly evolved than everybody with that hump.
I rejected drugs mainly because I didn't want to talk to my dealer anymore, because I think buying drugs is really annoying. Because when you buy drugs, you have to feign this relationship with your dealer.
Right.
Like you're not really going to him to buy drugs. You're going for a social visit, and drugs are this surprise that just happens when you get there. And he's talking to you, and you're trying to be interested, like, oh, that's great. That's really interesting. But inside, you're just give me the drugs. Like, I hate you. I hate you. Your house smells like cat pee. Why don't you clean the water in your fish tank?
Whoa.
What's the matter?
You're getting all these?
I do everything big, Todd.
Yeah.
I don't do anything small.
Man, you Can't wipe out a whole section. I mean, I guess you can, but no one's ever done it before.
Who's going to rent these anyway?
Like, no one now.
Well, this is kind of a special occasion.
What's going on here? This is...
I got to stock up on movies because I'm going to be in the house for a while.
In the house? Yeah. Word.
But not in the house like I'm typically in the house. I'm going to be convalescing.
Convalescing?
Well, I got to get my wisdom teeth out.
How are you going to eat all this stuff? Look at this. You got supersized Twizzlers, jumbo milk duds.
No, well, I'm going to make shakes out of it.
Shakes?
Yeah, you put the...
Licorice shakes?
You do it with any candy.
You going to make a Skittle shake?
Skittles a good shake.
Yuck.
Have you had your wisdom teeth out?
No, I'm keeping mine, man. That's a scam.
What are you talking about?
God did not give you extra teeth.
Well,
You know what? And I'm talking as a man who's been scammed many times.
how have you been scammed?
The whole burn yourself and go to the hospital and get a skin graft scam. I got that one. The whole, do you ever fall and break your arm and they put it in a cast?
I have not.
Scam.
Really?
You don't need to do that. Nature takes care of itself. You could just walk away from that. Anal wart scam, I fell for that one also. There's a lot of medical scams. People really trust doctors way too much.
It sounds to me like music was an important part of your life.
Sometimes for fun, I like to go to pawn shops and just hang out front. I wait till a guy walks in with a guitar, and then I say to him, wow, man, I guess it's not about the music anymore, is it? Well, it's all about the cash. I guess you just don't care. Couldn't commit, huh? Couldn't commit. I guess that's art these days. Good luck, buddy. I don't like jazz, because jazz is all about making the common man feel dumb.
It's not for everybody.
You know, you got a bunch of guys up there just playing all their instruments in one. You know, they make you feel like you're stupid if you can't enjoy that. It's just a bunch of noise, for God's sake. But here's the worst thing that jazz guys do to make you feel dumb. You know, they're up there playing their interminable solos, just going on and on and on. And then, this upright bass player, he'll play a note like this, bow, when you thought he was going to go, bow, but he goes, bow. And then the other guys on stage, they all start laughing.
Yeah.
And then you're just there I don't get the jazz joke. I guess I'm dumb. You're all smarter than me. Why is that note funny, smart jazz people? Because humor is relatable. That's by its definition, I think. Humor is relatable to other people. So you can't go to your job the next day and say, oh, last night I saw the funniest jazz player. Instead of going, burr, he went, burr. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that's a good one, eh?
Please don't play with that.
Well, I'm not playing with it. I'm just checking if it works.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It works.
Does that feel numb yet?
That injection hurt, but I don't feel any numbness yet. Should I get,
How about here?
Ow. Yeah.
Good.
Why are you using a nail clipper on me?
Sit back.
Wait, doctor, shouldn't you wait until the Novocaine kicks in before we go to the table saw?
Relax. Ben. Open up.
Okay.
Wider.
Is
Wider.
that necessary? That's it.
No, almost.
Oh, doc! Oh my God! Don't exert yourself. Don't. Oh, doc. Oh, God.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Garth.
How did it go?
Well, take a look. Take a sweet look at my swollen head.
Oh, man, you look like you got beat up.
Yeah, well, I did get beat up. I have never been pulled. Kel, why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Just the way you're talking. I'm sorry.
Why have gauze in my mouth?
I know you
That's
had...
not nice. Don't laugh.
I don't mean to. I just
Thank you, Laura.
don't do that.
That's not funny. You know, I'll tell you something. I didn't expect you to have this reaction. This is not appropriate.
Oh, why did you come here then?
What did he give you for the pain?
Painkillers, which I doubt I'll need.
Right.
And he also gave me antibiotics, which he said, were to prevent infection. Well, you know what, though? I'll tell you something. this was an incredibly painful procedure. And I must admit, never screamed. Dr. Zelbar said I screamed a little bit, but I don't remember.
You know, he's not that reliable a source.
Dr. Zelbar also said that my body went into total shock, which was not the case. You see, all that stuff, I don't remember. I think I went through like a trooper.
I think you should go home now, Ben. Get some rest.
Wait a sec, I have to change the gauze, if you don't mind.
I think I'm going to be sick.
You guys should see the sockets. You can see all the way down to my stomach. Yo, Dad.
Yeah.
I think I need another pill.
Ben, you had one an hour ago. I can't keep feeding you these pills.
I know, the pain is immense.
I think it just takes a while for these pills to kick in, and once they do, you'll feel fine. And until then, I'm going to try and distract you by telling you a little story.
You know what? I'm not in the mood for stories right now, to be honest with you, because my head is throbbing.
Well, do it for me then.
Everything is throbbing right now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm excited.
I'm going to take you back in time to the day...
Dad, I gotta be honest with you. Really, the pain is too much. I can't concentrate on you talking. Just give me another pill and get out of my sight.
What's the magic word?
Now.
Here. What's going on, Ben? What time is it? Ben, it's 4 in the morning. What are you doing up?
Dad, I can't live anymore. I mean, the life's gotta end.
What are you talking about, Ben? Your life is so full of hope and joy and...
Shh, listen to me. Look at me.
Okay.
I got this from the kitchen. It's all I could find. It's a nail file. Kill me.
Okay, but this is going to take hours.
Kill me with it. I mean, just start filing for the nails and keep going until I am just dust. Dad, I'm telling you, the pills don't work because the pain is the same. I curse Dr. Zelbar and his wicked practice. He's no dentist. He's a monster.
He is a monster. I've always said that, but I've always paid him on time.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
And get away from me.
Ben, you seem a little,
Yeah, I feel a little better. I mean, I got some sleep, and
good.
The pain is like subsided a little bit. Although
I'm so glad to hear that.
You don't look well.
No, well, first of all, I was up.
I mean, before you go on, Dad, I just want to say that never in my life ever have I experienced pain like that.
Ben, I have something I need to tell you, and I feel.
Well, Dad, I love you too.
No, this has nothing to do with.
We got through it together, and life goes on.
You're not making this easier, Ben.
You're not leaving me, are you?
You know those painkillers that the doctor gave you?
Yeah, those things were duds.
I was giving you the wrong pills, and I don't know how I could have done it, but you didn't take any. You were taking antibiotics all night.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
The good news is that you were fighting the invasion of bacteria.
Well, wait a minute.
The bad news is that I gave you no painkillers, no pain medication all night.
How could you mistake the pain? You're a doctor.
I know, that's why it's doubly embarrassing.
How could you mistake painkillers for antibiotics? It says it right on the label.
You know what? Because I was so tired and...
I can't yell at you. My mouth still hurts.
So maybe you should take one of these now at least. So
Let me see.
What's that?
Let me see the bottle. What? Take 2 tablets every 4 hours to alleviate pain. What a great concept.
It's so simple.
Dad, how could you screw up like this, honestly?
Is there some way I can make it up to you, Ben? I would do anything to make it up to you.
Well, you know what?
What?
In a way, I'm not mad at you. Because now I know what it's like to experience inordinate pain. I never would have had that opportunity if it weren't for you, Dad. Thank you.
Well, Ben, you're more than welcome. I mean...
Thank you for the sublime torture.
Please don't make it harder than it is.
Here's my new theory. Pain brings clarity. Like, for instance, feel this.
Ow, Ben!
My mother knows a lot about gay men because we grew up in 70s crazy San Francisco. So she would pick out books for me to teach me about gay people because she thought I really needed to know. There is a book, this is book that I found is gay. It's called Ass Master.
Well, I'm sorry, what? Ass Master?
You know what I know? This is what I know is the gay. They like ass. They like ass so much. They don't know what to do. They have an ass book and ass movie.
Yeah.
You have to have an ass in moderation. You cannot have an ass all the time because then it's not special.
Everything in moderation.
I have a question for you.
All right.
And this is a rhetorical question, so don't start to answer it.
Sorry.
Here's my question. Hey, all that cool future junk we were supposed to have by now, where is it? I'm talking about wrist TVs and rocket packs and all that. We don't have any of this nonsense. What is the holdup, science? We don't have any of it. We don't have the pill that's a 5-course meal. Oh, steak and pudding, delicious. We don't have any of it. I think the problem is they're trying to do too many things at once and nothing's getting done. Just concentrate on one thing so we can have it. Now, I vote for the rocket pack. Now, here's what's great about the rocket pack. If you had a rocket pack, it would never get old. If you had a rocket pack, it would be the last thing you thought about before you went to bed at night.
Right.
And the first thing you thought about when you got up in the morning. Your alarm would go off in the future there, and you'd see it in the corner. Oh, rocket pack. Oh, another glorious rocket pack day. Oh, thank you, God. Gotta strap it on, rocket pack. You know what, Doctor? When I came in here, I was skeptical, and who wouldn't be? Because look at you.
Now, Paul, that's not fair.
But now, it's all starting to make sense, and I think I'm going to come back once or twice.
Well, I hope you do come back. I know it's not what you anticipated. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And it's painful.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we haven't even gotten to the painful part yet.
Oh, I'm there. I don't know where you've been, but I am at the painful part.
Oh, you know what the music means, Paul? Our time is up.
Well, why? That seems like, can't you just say time's up?
It's too easy.
Do you think that helps people to have like some crazy jazz piano come in and bling, bang, blong, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
And people seem to like it.
Who, piano players?
Yeah.
Is that how you're going to end next session?
Mm-hmm.
I see. And nobody else has a problem with this?
Nope.